Welcome to Robot Wars and Heat 3 of the New Blood Championship, where 6 lean, mean, but very, very green, inexperienced machines enter the war zone for the first time. They'll need to learn fast how to steer away from peril, how to fight back, what to avoid on the arena floor, whose armour is tough enough, whose weaponry is vicious enough. You can boast of your power, but are you just ranting at thin air? After all, arena existence can be a checkered affair, steady and planned, pawn to king 3, or the more direct cut and thrust. This isn't chess, it's Robot Wars, and we want mechanical mess!
Welcome the Master of Mayhem, Craig Chuck.
Tonight, Robot Wars continues its journey into the unknown. Because here to do battle are the Robo-Rookies, the lambs to the slaughter, machines that are fighting for the very first time. So, they think they're worthy of my war zone, do they? Well, they better be right, or else it's a brutal good night. So, get ready to rumble! As we let the wars begin.
Listen to the rhythm. Robot Wars has its own beat. Rookies, can you dance? Step in time, maintain the pace. Or whoa, alas, alack, you'll be out of the race. Well, folks, the word is out. The House Robots are using this New Blood Championship to flex their mechanical muscles, to master their metal-mashing manoeuvres. And the first robot knocked out in the melee is shown absolutely no mercy. It's cruel, it's evil, it's New Blood, it's round 1.
From Edge End in Hampshire, Chopper.
Who can stop her? The whopper that is Chopper.
Robot Wars is renowned for lots of sweat and a few nasty nibs. Not here. Beautifully attired gentlemen.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you here. Helicopter style, you know, Chopper swings round, that kind of, you get the gist. Beautifully protected as well. Very
Yes.
thick.
Very thick polycarbonate, bulletproof polycarbonate. We've got aluminium underneath that and a steel frame underneath that.
Right, so the axe shouldn't be a problem, I
Not in
see
the
you.
slightest, no.
But the flipper?
Possibly, if the weapon stops and they get close enough, the flipper could be a problem.
So the flipper of Mad Dog is what we need to watch out for.
Indeed.
A polycarbonate body on a steel and aluminium chassis, very quick at 21 miles an hour, and the 1,000 RPM rotating weapon reduces any opponent's ability to get in close.
From Hereford in Herefordshire, I see you.
Not if we see you first!
Are you nervous?
Just a little.
Right, what are you most nervous of?
I'm not so much nervous about the opposition, more about the reliability of our robot.
Okay. An exercise in positive thinking here. What makes this the winning robot?
We've got lots of driving power,
Yeah.
got hopefully a good weapon.
Yeah.
We've got Streamec, so we can self-right.
Yeah.
It's just,
How about the driver?
well... That's the weak link,
That's the
probably,
winning,
yeah.
right,
yeah.
okay. Good luck.
Colourful, distinctive, destructive, sees everything, misses nothing, four-wheel driven, the axe, but it has problems with remote control interference.
From Romford in Essex, Mad Dog.
Does an Englishman come into the arena fun?
Now, when you say Mad Dog has a powerful flipper, compare it to something for me.
Chaos 2 is rated at least £1,000. We've got about £1,400 of lift.
What have you been practicing on?
We've been practicing on a V8 engine block, which weighs about 100 kilos.
Right, and how far can you flip that?
It goes about 3 foot in the air and about 5 or 6 feet forwards.
That'll do for me. The others will be nervous then.
Very powerful flipper, looks mean, two-wheel driven, has a steel backbone chassis, heat-treated aluminium and polycarbonate shell, but it does lack experience, don't they all?
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams. On the left, ICU, the captain Nick Pritchard. On the right, Chopper, the captain Ian Bennett. And there, the Mad Dog team, Chris Isaacs and Roger Partridge. Matilda's in the arena for the House Robots with the blinking eyes, the tusks and the friend in Sir Kill-A-Lot.
3, 2, 1.
Great pace about this show. This is going to be special, I think. Mad Dog looks mean. ICU goes a-hunting. It doesn't miss anything, they say. The chopper blades begin to whirl. And Chopper presumably after a helicopter. Mad Dog turns away. Is it hungry? Is it mean? Or is it the Mad Dog? A bit of a puppy out there. Chopper has run straight into Matilda's spinning rear flywheel. And a bit of the chopper blade came off, and another bit is bent and buckled, and that's the chopper weaponry finish. And look at the side armour, ripped apart there by Matilda. Bang, off it flew, the armament. The chopper, then the blade was buckled, and Chopper is in real trouble, grounded, I would suggest. Oh dear, have a look at that. Meanwhile, ICU pushed by Sir Kill-A-Lot onto Mad Dog. Mad Dog on the arena grinder, gets away, spins away. Kill-A-Lot's on the brow. Mad Dog shunted into the CP's head, the corner patrol zone, tries to get away by, yeah, right, flipping to Kill-A-Lot. Chopper's on the flame pit. Well, Chopper came out, I think, with the one plan in mind. Let's just get mullered. Let's get absolutely massacred. Let's do our very, very worst. Ian Bennett, Guy Gibson and Tom Gibson out there. 13-year-old Tom Burn, baby Burn, and they are doing just that. The Red Bot's out there, has a flame extinguisher, should it be needed. A shake of the head. Chopper, that's brilliant. They are all novices to Robot Wars. We shouldn't be too unkind, but they were useless. ICU, there in the jaws of Mad Dog. Chopper in the background. What are they trying to do? Splendid bravery by all these teams. Chopper. Let's take on the angle grinder, shall we now? Because we've been beaten by just about everything else. Mad Dog to me has done nothing, to be honest. ICU of all of them has looked the most impressive. Poor old Chopper was brave at least. ICU has pressed the pit release. Oh, goodness me, I thought they were going to back straight down into that pit release. They've had some fun out there, the teams, haven't they? The Mad Dog team needs to impress me more. The Red Bot is counting them down and out. So will Chopper survive? I hope so, because I think Mad Dog have been rendered immobile, and the Red Bot is counting down and out. Mad Dog, they go, and ICU and Chopper survive. What can Chopper do after this? Very little, I would imagine, but Mad Dog didn't do anything. Look at that great hole torn out. So I wonder if that was key. Ah! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sir Kill-A-Lot. Will it just crunch off the Mad Dog lifting device? Sir Kill-A-Lot has them. Onto the floor flipper. You may have seen a hot dog. How about a flying dog? Ooh, Matilda won't be very happy. Say pardon. Mad Dog through the air. Hit Matilda fair and square on the bottom. It wasn't a playful pat. And Sir Kill-A-Lot goes after the dog. The Z team, they call themselves, from Essex, the Mad Dog boys, Chris Isaacs and Roger Partridge. He at the weapons control, Chris was driving. Oh, they're in the drop zone. A dustbin full of bowling balls, golf balls, and little ping pong balls as well. But they can all create damage. The bowling ball slammed down and bounced away. And I think they missed. The Mad Dog maybe gave them an evil glare. And that's Sir Kill-A-Lot's breastplate out there. What on earth is that doing out there in the centre of the arena? Came off in the battle somewhere. Mad Dog can't take any credit, I don't think. ICU still fighting. Chopper still doing something. I won't call it fighting. And Mad Dog says goodbye to the New Blood Championship.
Ooh, Mad Dog takes up bowling. I see you and Chopper. They live to fight another day.
Right, Mad Dog. There's a little bit of damage there. We expected rabid. What we got was simpering. I shall come round the front with damage cam. Is there anything left in there?
Is this bit?
Oh, yes. Yes. What else?
It doesn't look too badly damaged inside. It's just the externals.
Yeah. So why did you stop working then?
The removable link that keeps the electrics powered fell off.
You lost
Yes,
when
we did.
when the chopper kept going despite all that had happened to it. You must be so embarrassed. So ashamed. And if you're not, I'm going to make you feel so embarrassed and so ashamed.
I've had a lot of practice at being embarrassed, so I'm all right.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you? Has it been a sad and hard life?
I'm afraid it has, yes.
Yeah,
But it doesn't get any easier.
No, it's not got any better at all, has it?
never
You've got
mind.
to take this home now.
Well, maybe.
From Martlesham Heath in Suffolk, Storm 2.
Wild and windy.
Now, Storm might look boring to some. Not me.
You.
But you say it's clever.
It's very simple. It's designed to win in a very simple and effective way. It's been proven time and time again. Designed to be reliable, very, very solid and very sturdy. It's got an awful lot of push. It's got 18 horsepower of drive in here,
All right.
which is 3 times as much as...
18 horses.
Yeah,
very good.
Theoretically, it's got a lot of push, a lot of power. The question is, has it got too much power? Will the wheels just spin on the arena surface? We don't know.
That is the question. We'll find out the answer soon.
We call it a tough rambot, a full body hammer if you like, capable of 20 miles an hour, very fast and powerful, but untested in battle.
From White Mills in East Kilbride, Revolution 2.
Not all good things come in big packages, this might though.
Revolution 2.
Yes.
Now, we've kind of seen you before, but
Just for a short
this
time.
is a big, new, improved robot now.
Yes.
What makes it better than the opposition?
Well, in Series 6, you made fun of our blades.
I know.
Yeah. So we went home and we rebuilt them.
It's not everyone that does that.
They're bigger, they're faster, they're heavier, and they're stronger.
Yeah, but is that going to make them defeat the opposition?
We don't know. We've been knocked out before, and we've learned we're here to have fun. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out.
If you lose, I'll make fun of your blades again.
Yes, you will.
A very destructive flywheel weapon, 2 drive wheels, 4 casters to run inverted, a polycarbonate body shell, but poor protection, and it breaks down very easily.
From Handsworth, Birmingham in the West Midlands, Direct Action.
Oh yeah, but ultimate satisfaction?
Now, I'm slightly suspicious, I have to say, of this robot because you've done paint effects everywhere. Paint effects on the remote, paint effects on the hats. There are even paint effects on their toolboxes. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Ah, you saw it.
Have you been so busy painting that you've forgotten about the technology?
No, not necessarily. We thought we'd been noticed, that's the main thing. We thought it would stand out a bit.
Well, you certainly stand out a bit. Now, how fast does this go? How mean can it be against the Thresher? I call it the Thresher, otherwise known as Revolution.
Well, basically, before, we've done a Caligas bottle at 60 miles per hour. We've doubled the speed of it now. We haven't tested it out, but we believe it should do a bit of damage.
Right, OK. And how about your other opposition?
A bit worried about that. It looks a very tough robot.
Right.
So we're a bit
How thick's your armour?
Well, it's nylon. Yeah, 6 mil nylon.
Yeah. OK. Bye then.
The 25-kilo flywheel disc weapon has bolt cutter blades spinning at 850 RPM, but the back end has nothing to defend itself at all.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Revolution 2 on the left, captained by Roger Webb. Storm 2, captained by Ed Hoppett in the black. Direct Action, Ian Short and Jason Bromhead and Francis Tomlin. In the arena for the house robots, Mr. Psycho and his great partner, Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1.
Out they scuttle then. Storm 2 quickly onto the attack. In underneath direct action. Only 4 millimetres of ground clearance, direct action, but under pressure straight away. That full thrust of Storm 2, and under the watchful eye and the grisly eye of Mr. Psycho. Get out of there, direct action. As I said before, this is no game of chess or checkers. This is Robot Wars, and this is the war zone. In comes the flailing weaponry of Revolution 2. Storm 2, we were laughing at its lack of weaponry, but I'll tell you what, it's shifting in that arena. You see the Revolution 2 blades are flailing madly, but doing what? Direct action has the front flywheel, a horizontal weapon. Get out from underneath the hammer blow of Mr. Psycho. Whoa, look at the speed of Storm 2. Up to 20 miles an hour. I like this little thing backing under the attack of Revolution 2 again. Storm 2 away. Revolution 2, we're seeing the team there, Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson. Direct action punishment from Storm 2. Direct action sluggish to turn as well. Has a zero turning circle direct action, but it is sluggish. And Storm 2 is one of the fastest things I've seen about the arena in a long time. And even the hammer blow of Mr. Psycho just seemed to glance away. I like Storm 2, I can tell you. Lots of honest industry back on the attack again, trying to get in underneath direct action. Ian Shortland, Jason and Francis in that direct action team don't know what to do. Look at that. What a shove here. Very Tornado-esque in its approach, Storm 2. Tornado, a very famous robot in the history of the killing zone. In underneath direct action, full of persistence, Storm 2, and pace as well, and aggression. Revolution 2 has a lot of finery about the design, great creativity, but I was never too sure about its effectiveness. For me, Storm 2 will go through here, but who will fall? Direct action or Revolution 2? And direct action, after that early onslaught, has stayed in there very well. I'm not too sure whether it's got great traction on the arena floor. There's the pit release button activated, so they played their last gambit, the chessboard machine that is direct action, and they're going to try and get Revolution 2 down there, or maybe hope that Storm 2 will drive itself insanely into the pit. I can't see that happening. Don't forget, the ultimate winners of this New Blood Championship will gain direct entry into the 7th Wars, the UK Championships. Direct action, oh! On the brink of oblivion and now going down, but for a moment I thought Storm 2 were to fall, but it is direct action that go.
Direct action, toppled into the pit. Storm 2 and Revolution 2, they go whirling on.
Well, that's what you get for being so square.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
It took me ages to think up that.
Oh, I can imagine.
You've barely even laughed at it. Now look, you've lost your teeth.
Yes.
There, is that all the way around?
Lost it at the beginning of the fight, I'm afraid. And there's one all the way around there, yes, and we lost that later on.
That one's gone as well.
Yes.
So what do you think was the defining moment that meant you'd lost? Apart from obviously going into the pit.
Traction as well, losing the blades, and we're slipping around a hell of a lot.
But right from the beginning, it wasn't very nice. So in the beginning, you suddenly found yourself in that corner.
That was the problem, yes. We've got a big robot in a corner with a big hammer.
A robot probably 10 times the size of you,
like a
with
car.
a very big hammer,
yes, that's
which you only just managed to avoid.
Just very, very close.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was nice in here.
Well, then you absolutely are as mad as you seem to be.
Well, I hope so.
So direct action and Mad Dog, the first round fallers. This is how they line up for the second round. Chopper against Storm 2, but first up ICU and Revolution 2.
I really do.
You know why you hate this?
Why?
Because I'm mean to you every
you're
time.
very mean.
I'm very strict with you, and you know why I call this the thresher?
Yes. Or combine harvester.
Because it never actually does anything. You keep saying to me, this is mean, those blades are mean, and I've yet to see it.
This time you'll see it.
It's been fluke so far that you've got through.
Yes, it has. We were very, very lucky.
Which bit are you going to get a hold of?
Well, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna pour ourselves a nice cold drink and take a slice of orange.
Okay. They're always threatening, but so far they have yet to deliver. Now, Are you frightened of the combine harvester, otherwise known as Revolution? No. Which bit are you gonna? Your axe is working now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
that was the problem from the
yeah,
last
we had
round.
no axe in the last fight, but
Yeah.
we've sorted that out now.
Okay, so
should be
don't
fine.
look. Which bit are you going for first?
Well, we've actually seen them, yes, and we can see the weak points, we think.
Yeah,
so
go on, where are they? Where are they? Go on.
We're looking rather at the electrics on the back. Like,
Okay. It's their own fault for making it see-through.
Yeah, I know.
Stupid, wasn't it?
So, some fresh new blood spilt all over the war zone. But don't expect any sympathy. This is round 2.
Revolution 2.
That threshing machine can pull the heads off daisies. Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson.
ICU.
The Pritchard family from Hereford. Judy, Graham and Nick.
Roboteers, stand by.
Dead Metal's in the arena for the house robots. Pirouetting for show. Sergeant Bash. A flick of flame for a glow.
3, 2, 1.
So whose weaponry will prove the more effective here? Revolution 2 at long last? No, I don't think so. You see, didn't cause any damage to ICU. Pushing Revolution 2 across the arena floor, although the Revolution of Roger and Gordon is the heavier of these two robots. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Totally out of control. Onto the flame pit. ICU comes back, wedges in underneath. Problem with Revolution 2, it does have a high ground clearance. I mean, you can see it's yawning, isn't it? On one end of the machine. Revolution 2 battering the arena wall. Goodness me, that's deadly. Something's come off. Well, a vital cogwheel has come off Revolution 2. Let's see what is affected by that. The drive, the weaponry. ICU is persistent, is on top here. Revolution 2 in peril. And I think their very drive has gone. The weapon is flailing, but they're not moving. In comes Sergeant Bash. In comes Dead Metal. The house robots can attack an immobile machine. It's in the CPZ. Revolution 2 needs a miracle here. It basically needs ICU to throw this away, and they're not going to do that at all. Graham Pritchard, we can see that the engineer, Judy Pritchard, designer, Nick Pritchard driving the captain of the team. Dead Metal slicing into the polycarbonate body shell of Revolution 2. There's ICU with the red flag. Red rag to a bull. But Revolution 2 merely careered around like a bull in a china shop and has wrecked its own chances, I think, impaled on the arena sidewall. Dead Metal, like some huge deadly scorpion out there. ICU, a flick of the axe on the Sergeant Bash, and they love it out there. A smile from Graham Pritchard. Taking on Sergeant Bash. Sergeant Bash tickled more than anything else. Revolution 2 about to be counted out. Looked the part. Talk the talk, but didn't walk the walk. Revolution 2 gone, say the crowd. And in comes Dead Metal for the kill. Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson from East Kilbride in Scotland watch on as ICU presses the pit release button. There it is, dropping down below the arena. I don't know whether Revolution 2 will fit, to be honest. Big machine, 112 centimetres by 106 wide. They wanted to go down the pit. Everything pulling Revolution 2 across the arena floor, including Sergeant Bash. Sergeant Bash moving away. In comes Dead Metal to the left there. Can they move Revolution 2 to the pit or the drop zone? What will be its fate? Onto the floor flipper. And there we see the spinning, flailing blades in the air. Took some doing, didn't it, to get it up that high? Bounces down, a flying combine harvester. Now that's a rarity. Unless you've had a few too many jars of Scrumpy at harvest time. And Revolution 2 down the pit of oblivion. ICU the victors.
The revolution has been quashed. Long live the king. The king is ICU. Revolution 2. It looks like a cross between a combine harvester and a supermarket shopping trolley.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's made of, actually.
Doesn't seem to be that heavy.
It's very large, so the weight spread over a large area.
Yeah.
So it's easy to push around.
It was easy to push around. You're getting pushed around by everyone.
We had no grip on the floor.
Yeah.
We lost our drive when we got slammed into the wall.
Well, you just seem to be driving into the barrier all the time yourself. What was that about?
No traction at all. We couldn't drive. It was bad design, I suppose.
You said it.
We really wanted it trashed more than that, though.
Yeah.
We want to go back and build a new one.
How would you change it?
Everything.
Everything. So I'm not happy with its debut then in the arena.
It didn't do what it was supposed to.
No, it certainly didn't.
As simple as that.
All right, then. Back to the drawing board.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Revolution 2! Well, that was a bit easy, wasn't it?
We enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you forgot about that robot and then just thought, well, I'll have a go at Bash.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
That was good, yeah, but he's got a long memory, Bash, you know.
He was chasing us round, though, wasn't he? He was chasing us round while the one was in the corner. So,
you've got to fight back?
Yeah, we have to have a fight, yeah.
How powerful's that axe?
It's pretty powerful. Yeah, we think we can get a bit more out of it, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be making that much of a dent in anything.
Well, it was knocking his nozzle down slowly, so...
You're through to the heat final. Are you happy with the way the robot's performing?
Yeah, very happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Think you can go all the way?
Well, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
all the way.
Well, these are the new boys on the block. It's ICU!
ICU, you go through. Revolution 2, Boohoo, Chopper and Storm 2, they're next.
I'm sorry, it is boring.
You really think it's boring?
It's still boring, despite the fact that, look, they've been so bored that they've managed to put two very sharp spikes on the front.
It's not boring. It
But
wasn't
it's a
boring.
stealth robot,
It's
isn't
quiet.
it?
It's quietly confident.
Yeah.
18 horsepower. It's a lot of power.
Have you thought about what you're going to do to Chopper, you know?
Well, we didn't see the last fight, but we hear that they got their little spinny things bent up and...
They absolutely got mangled.
Well, we'll try and do that again to them.
Will you?
Yeah, give them something to do.
Can you?
Yeah.
Even though it's boring?
Even though it's boring.
Hello, hello. Hello. I have to say, you have done incredibly well. Thank you. This robot was absolutely on fire, it was bent up, and you can still see the battle scars, and just round here there's a few patches of filler that weren't there before. And it's still a little bit warped, but are you in good running order now?
Very good running order, yes. Lowered the hammer slightly because they've got a nice low robot. Spins a bit faster now, I think. And we'll do very well.
And you've even had time to iron your shirts.
We have, we
That's
have.
so smart.
Storm 2.
I'll tell you what, those spikes can bore into anything. Ed Hoppett, Andrew Rayner, Tim Bentz, the Storm 2 team.
Chopper.
Smart, precise, laundered. Ian Bennett, Guy Gibson and young Tom.
Roboteers, stand by.
Sergeant Bash can iron out any problem. And Shunt in the arena for the first appearance in this heat 2.
3, 2, 1.
How effective is that Chopper weaponry now? To be honest, it was never exactly deadly. And Storm 2 is a trundler, a quick and effective ramming robot, using that slight sort of bulldozer ram at the front to great effect. In underneath Chopper, very little ground clearance of Chopper. It didn't matter, they're over. They turned turtle. They might be smiling, but inwardly they're groaning. Look at this for an assault by Storm 2. Bang! Chopper on the side. No way back from there, boys. You're in the CPZ. Storm 2 has pressed the pit release. Sergeant Bash with something trailing out of the rear, actually. I don't know whether you noticed that. Can you see it? A long black tail underneath Sergeant Bash. No matter. Into the CPZ. But now, here's a problem. Will Chopper 2 be counted out before they can get it down the pit? And the main problem, how do they get it down the pit? Sergeant Bash has the sort of front claws to get a grip. The big riddle has been solved, of course. Who wins? Chopper doesn't. They're out. The first attack did it. But now what happens to the remnants? There's Shunt. Down with the axe. Dragging back. That's great work by the house robot. The axe taking a hold of Chopper. And they'll drag them now where they want. Just teeing them up very nice. A little bit more. An inch or two. Onto the flipper. Chopper, well, it was designed on a helicopter basis. Came crashing down. Let's have another go. Out they go. A little bit higher this time. See if you can get more than 6 feet off the floor, Chopper. Go on. Get away, Shun. That's it. Teed it up nicely. Hey, that's much better. That flew further than the Wright brothers, I'm sure. Down comes Chopper. That was almost transatlantic. Bits flew off Chopper. Down it came. Now, let's put on the flame pit, I think. Yeah, okay. Refbot having a look on. Poor old Tom Gibson, 13-year-old. Loves his cycling and his model cars. Needs to build better model helicopters for the Robot Wars killing zone. That one's gone up in smoke. Sergeant Bash having a look on, the Refbot as well. Shunt a little nudge. We've done surely everything we can do to embarrass Chopper and just destroy it. Or is there more? Is there more, Shunt? I wonder. What can we do? What can we do? There's the pit. Bye-bye.
Chopper comes a cropper. Storm 2, they go storming on. Chopper, well, you built a helicopter and you certainly got some lift.
Yeah.
What went wrong?
Well, it's just flipped us over and we've got no self-righting mechanisms.
Design flaw number 1.
Yeah.
Why build a robot when you're messing with the big boys without a self-righter?
We thought they would hit the weapon before they got underneath us.
And the weapon wasn't really spinning enough to do any damage.
We needed a few seconds to get up to speed, really. Another 3 or 4 seconds and we'd have been okay.
You certainly flew at the end, though.
We were frying instead of flying.
All right, guys, never mind. Back to the drawing board, eh?
Absolutely.
Let's hear it for Chopper! It's faster than Growler, isn't it?
It's pretty fast.
And you kind of just flew at him, knocked him senseless.
Yeah, there's no point in messing around. It gets to top speed in about a metre across the arena, so we can get in close, line up, put the power on, and just put them wherever we want to.
You're fighting ICU. Any fears?
I don't know. I hear they can see very well. But we'll see how it goes.
It's certainly not as fast as yours. I think they'll be. If they watch that in the pits, they'll be quaking now.
We've had a chat with 1 or 2 of them, and we've had some pats on the back after the last fight, so we're quite pleased at the moment.
Okay, let's see if you can storm it in the heat
We'll do
final.
our best.
Let's hear it, Storm 2!
Yeah!
So Chopper goes the way of Revolution 2, both out, and in this heat final it'll be ICU against Storm 2. The crowd are psyched up, fired up. In fact, some of them, I think, messed up. But they're waiting for an awesome final to take place, so let's see how our 2 finalists got this far. ICU came through a first-round melee with Mad Dog and Chopper there in the middle. Chopper was bent and buckled. Mad Dog largely ineffective, chased down by Sir Killalot. Chopper on fire. Took some damage there, but it was Mad Dog squeezed out ultimately. Down they went. Storm 2 looked very good against direct action. And Revolution 2 with the big flailing blades. Direct Action always in trouble. Storm 2 nearly went into the pit. Direct Action beat them to it. Next up for ICU, the bladed Revolution 2. Always promised more than it delivered. ICU steady in victory, if not spectacular. Will the axe prove more effective in the final? Revolution 2 took terrible damage from the house robots on the flipper. Revolutionary, it needs more evolutionary work. Storm 2 was simply too strong for Chopper. That's the first attack of their round 2 meeting. Chopper was destroyed, flipped, toasted, mangled. The pit was welcome relief. So, to this heat final in the New Blood Championships. ICU had to work so very hard in the first round. Storm 2, bit of a nudger. I'm not too sure about the strength of the weaponry. Here's someone who'll know, though. Craig's joined me up here in the Crows now. So which way is it going to go for you, Craig?
Well, I think ICU are very, very lucky to have got this far. I don't think the robot is really up to scratch. Where Storm, bit of a tornado rip-off, relies on speed, can go about 23 miles an hour or something like that. Hasn't really got a weapon, but it's fast and it hits hard and it hits continuously. I think it's going to have a little bit too much for ICU. I'm going to go for Storm.
I'm with you.
Anyway, enough of this. Let the New Blood Heat Final begin!
Storm 2.
Great push ability, Storm 2. There they are, Ed, Andrew and Tim.
ICU.
The team of the Pritchard family with the axe weaponry, Nick, Judy and Graham.
Roboteers, stand by.
Growlers in the arena. Ooh, listen to the bark. And his owner, Mr. Psycho's out there. Doesn't have a lead or a leash. Has a hammer, though.
3, 2, 1.
Watch the speed of Storm 2 straight away out of the traps. Frontal assault from ICU. Back over the top. Something came off. What on earth was that? Let's have a look again. The eyes on the front of ICU. The boggle eyes are no more. Still has the 2 big eye patches on top. And the old goggles on top there to have a look out, ICU. And they're going to have to look out for more attacks like this from Storm 2, nudging. They want more. Ed Hoppet, the captain there. Oh, stop it, Mr. Hoppet. ICU in trouble from that early assault from Storm 2 is on the floor. Flip, what can they do? A scratch of the head. They're about to be counted out. It was the first attack from Storm 2 again that caused all the damage. Hoppet, the rest of you, says Ed, because Storm 2 have won through to the final of the New Blood Championship. They've won this heat final. ICU moving along. Oh, Growler has clamped onto the axe and Mr. Psycho is behind you. If you didn't know, just have a look. Those all-seeing eyes. Can you see what's behind you? Oh, down comes the hammer. Squashed eyeball. Nice. ICU turns away. And they're watching on in triumph and glory. This Storm 2 machine, forget the New Blood Championship, I want to see it in Robot Wars 7, I want to see it in future World Championships. I think this Storm 2 machine is a very good one, you know. Great pedigree about it, not ICU. Bang! Down comes the hammer of Mr. Psycho. Smacked into ICU. You are out and gone. Growler's jaws prepare to clamp. The little hammer came down, or axe I should say. Oh, give a dog a bone. Growler knows what he wants. And ICU is a bit, to be honest, of a dog's dinner. Onto the drop zone. And we're about to launch the bucket of balls. Bowling balls in there. We've got golf balls. We've got a shower down onto ICU. You didn't see that coming when you planned your Robot Wars campaign, did you? An ignominious end for ICU. The hands claws, hammers and jaws of the grisly, gruesome twosome. Down the pit, they cry. I don't think Growler's going to give it up yet. Oh, go on, Growler. I'm not going to argue with you. Go on, that's okay. Well done, Growler. Bye-bye, see you. Storm 2 sail through. I'll be back. I hope so. If you do, we'll be waiting.
I see you completely obliterated! Storm through to the New Blood final! I see you. What did you say to me on the stairs coming up to the podium?
I said we need more than luck.
Well, you never got it.
No, we ran out of luck right from the start.
Well, what happened?
The aerial came off.
The aerial came off and you was like completely immobilised there or something. It just all went pants, really, didn't it?
Yeah. The axe still tried to have a go at Psycho with the axe, so I couldn't quite get him there.
Psycho's quite awesome, isn't it?
He is.
And you ended up with more balls than when you began, really, didn't you?
Yeah. We did lose our balls there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it for I See You! Well, that was easy.
It was a bit surgical, wasn't it? I was aiming for it, honest.
Yeah. You were trying to help them out, though. I saw you sort of pressing the pit release button.
Well, yeah, we thought it's a bit cruel to have them all trashed at the end on that sort of a failure.
The word in the pits is that your robot Storm's a bit sort of like a tornado rip-off. Respond?
Oh, certainly not. No. we're at a new level from Tornado. The Storm is bigger.
Tornado is here. A tornado is merely a small part of a storm. We're up here.
What about weapons? I mean, would weapons slow you down or something?
Do you think we described the robot originally as a full-body hammer? Because literally the power of it, it is its own weapon, in the same way that a full-bodied spinner is its own weapon. So it's that sort of effect.
It carries so much energy when it's at top speed. It's twice as, you mentioned Tornado, it's over twice as fast as Tornado.
So it doesn't have a weapon then?
No, it doesn't have a weapon. It is a weapon.
It's a weapon in itself.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope you go really, really far. Let's hear it for Storm 2! Now put it down on your list of chores. Build a robot and come on, Robot World. Bye-bye. Well done, guys. Cheers.
I've had a brilliant time. Absolutely loved every single minute of it. I've loved it. I'm pumped. It's brilliant, it's absolutely amazing, it's the best and it's just wicked.
Next time, the last of our new blood heat. 6 more robo-rookies, Warzone wannabes enter the fray for the very first time. Regrets? They'll probably have a few. Don't miss it.